We're ready. We're rolling. I want dinner. I'm hungry. But we could do this video. Here we go. Kimberly asked, how can I market my online preschool? How do I get the eyeballs on my website? How do I get people signed up? I just want to fill my classes. Girl, I feel you. So here's my suggestions. I've got lots of tips for you, but one of those is going to be using Facebook. I've got 3 tips on how to use Facebook for your marketing your online preschool. The first one, of course, is posting consistently on your own Facebook profile. We talked in a different video about how to document your process. So that means that you're going to just share what's going on as you start your preschool and as you teach preschool. You're going to be posting about, look, I just created my preschool wall. Look, I'm going to buy items at the teacher's store. Look, I just did this activity in my preschool class. And you're just sharing the knowledge and people are cheering you on. And every now and then, of course, you can post your website or a link to your flyer, things like that. But generally, you're just sharing your knowledge and getting some cheerleaders behind you, because the more they like and engage your posts, the more those posts are going to go out to more people who actually will sign up their kids with your preschool. So that's the first one, is your Facebook profile. The second one you want to do is join some Facebook groups. Now, these are free groups that you want to be part of so that you can be able to engage with the people inside the groups and offer value posts. Now, what does that mean? If you go into a Facebook group, you can't just drop your website link. People will ban you and kick you out of the group and delete your post. Groups don't work like that. Instead, what my suggestion is share things into the group that offer value for mothers with preschool age kids. So for instance, oh my gosh, I just tried this exciting activity with my preschoolers today. It was so fun. Hopefully you'll love to do it with your kiddos too. And you can add the activity that you did or a picture of the activity, like instructions, things like that. People are going to like and share that post, obviously, because it's of value to them. Oh, I can't wait to do that with my own kid, or I just tried that. It was so much fun. Thanks so much. The more that you post those kind of posts inside of the group, the more people are going to recognize you as somebody that is pretty cool. And I like what this person posts. And then what happens is something kind of fun. They stalk you. And so what happens is they click on your Facebook profile name and they land on your Facebook profile. Now, most people for their profile just have a picture of themselves, maybe even their family, and their name, and that's it, right? With all of their things that they're posting on their Facebook profile. I suggest you do it a little bit differently. On your Facebook profile, you want to have obviously a picture of your smiling face as your cover photo there, but then you have this big banner behind you. And on that banner, you need to say something like, you know, I teach preschool so your kids can learn, have fun, and get ready for kindergarten, right? So you want to have something like that on your Facebook profile. So when people hit your profile, they say, oh, this person teaches preschool. You can also have a little section in your bio that says, again, I teach preschool so your kids can learn, have fun, and make friends and get ready for kindergarten. And then put a link to your website right there on your bio in your Facebook profile. So what happens is when people click over from the groups, they see this and they say, oh, this person's a preschool teacher. I'm going to click on the link. They click on the link and that will take them to your website. Now, I know it's a circular way, but trust me, this does work. People, when they find value, they want to follow you more. They want to be closer to you. They want to be part of your circle. And that's why this works so well. Hey, quick question. Does the idea of getting a job and putting your kids in daycare make you want to curl up in a ball and cry? That's exactly how I felt when I became a single mom overnight and had to create a full-time income in 30 days. The idea of leaving my kids, it was unthinkable. I want to help you stay home with your kids, create a consistent income, make a difference in children's lives, but not getting a job, not putting your kids in daycare, not starting a home daycare. There is a third option, and that option is to start your preschool. Guess what? I want to get this copy of my book in your hands for free. Yes, that's right. I want to ship you my book for free. Inside, I reveal my story of how I started my preschool 10 years ago, and also how for the past 10 years, I've helped thousands of women start their own successful preschools. Over 300 pages helping you to teach a local or an online preschool. It's all in here, every step by step. It's here. I want to get this copy to you. Here's what you do. Simply go to freepreschoolbook.com and we'll get you a copy right away, or click the link in the description. Literally, hello, I want to give this to you. I can't put it through the screen, but let's get it. Click the link. Can't wait to get it to you. Let's go. And the third one is Facebook ads. Now, this is a 3-step framework that I learned from my mentor, Russell Brunson. The 3-step framework is this: hook, story, and offer. What the heck does that mean? Here we go. The very first part is our hook. Now, the hook is going to stop the scroll. When they're scrolling on Facebook and all of a sudden something pops up that they're saying, wait, what is that? That is stopping the scroll, and that's what the hook's purpose is to do. You use a hook in 2 different ways. One is the headline, and the second way is the video or the picture that stops the scroll. Now, the headline can say something like, new online preschool enrolling now, or children ages 3 to 5, sign up for our online preschool, or get a 1-week free trial with our online preschool. So any of those work for your headline, and the second part of that hook is going to be either the picture or the video. Now, if it's a picture, make sure that it has to do with online preschool. So you don't want to show a preschool age child with a pencil and a workbook. That doesn't make sense for online. And you certainly don't want to show a picture of a 8-year-old in front of a computer that doesn't say preschool, which is ages 3 to 5. So make sure that it meshes with the component of online preschool and someone who's really excited to be virtually learning. The second thing you could do instead of a picture is to do a video. Video is pretty easy. What you do is just grab your phone and just do kind of a selfie style video. You can either do a horizontal or even vertical too, works great. But basically you're just gonna put it up to your face just like this and say something like this. Hey, are you looking for an option for your child to learn and have fun and get ready for kindergarten? Well, if so, then I have something for you. And then you can just talk about your preschool, what makes it so special. And of course, at the end of the video, be sure to say, get your 1-week free trial by clicking the link below and reserving your spot. So that way, that tells them where to go next. So we've talked about the hook. The hook is the headline, also the picture of the video. It can also be the very first sentence in the copy of the ad. So you know that section where you can write a lot of words? That is the copy. That very first sentence could be another hook. So you can actually have 3 hooks: your headline, your picture or video, and that first sentence of your ad. Now, what about the story component? We talked about hook. The next component is story. The story can come in 2 ways: either the copy of your ad, the big chunk after that first sentence, but it can also be in your video component, right? That also can tell the story of your preschool, how it's so special, why it's unique, why they should choose your preschool. That's what you're going to share either in the video or also in that big section of your copy of your ad. Finally, the last component is the offer. Now, with the offer, what do you want to tell them? You want to tell them to reserve their spot and get their 1-week free trial. That is the offer that we're telling everybody to use for our online preschool, and it's finding a lot of success. It makes the barrier to entry way down and gets people to say, oh, this is interesting, I'd love to learn more, and they enroll their child into your preschool. And of course, what happens is, now that you've got them registered, it's up to you to wow them to keep them after that trial. So there you have it. In a Facebook ad, you have the hook, which is the headline, the picture, the video, and also that first line of copy, the story, which can be the video, and also the big chunk of text in the copy, and finally the offer, which is that button that says learn more on your ad, also the ending sentence of your video, and finally the ending sentence of the copy of the ad. That's the entire framework of how to make a successful Facebook ad for your online preschool. So there you have it. There's 3 ways that you can use Facebook to get more marketing for your online preschool: your Facebook profile, Facebook groups, and also Facebook ads. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever used Facebook ads before? You might just be a little bit scared about them. So if you've never used them before, post in the comments, what questions do you have about Facebook ads? I'd love to make more videos for you answering those questions. And as always, please comment, like, subscribe, and share these videos so we can get more of them out to everyone in the world who needs to hear them. We'll see you on our next video. That's a wrap. Okay, sure. All right, moving on.